Swadee Krap and welcome. Good morning. So it's almost the weekend, right? Today's Thursday. BTU will be closed Friday and Saturday, right? So for the other people, it's Saturday and Sunday, but for us, today is the weekend for us because we close Friday and Saturday, isn't it? Okay, so welcome back again. And as I said to you, I'm going to teach you the subject GE103. But actually, the old code of this subject is 101. So the new syllabus, the new one, it says that this should be 103, GE103, but it's the same, เหมือนกันครับ GE101 กับ GE103 ก็เหมือนกัน It means that it's the same thing เป็นเหมือนกันวิชาเหมือนกัน English for daily life อังกฤษในประจำวัน Okay, so today we are going to do unit number 11 บทที่11ครับ and it says signs บทที่11ครับหน้า122 122 Okay, now what is the meaning of signs? Signs mean like to เวลาอยู่ขับรถใช่ไหมบอกว่าเป็นเลี้ยวซ้ายขอโทษทีเลี้ยวขวาเลี้ยวซ้ายตรงไป U-turn โอเคอันนี้เรียกว่า signs โอเค everywhere ทุกที่เวลาอยู่ขับรถอยู่ต้องจำ the signs ถ้าจำไม่ได้รถชน okay, so you got to remember the signs wherever you go, like you just say stop, don't go มีสีแดงๆแล้วก็มี stop, okay, or for example they say ถังรถไฟ the railway crossing, you got to wait because sometimes the train is passing รถกำลังจะรถไฟมา I saw sometimes the railway crossing guard theยามปรบthe yam, the one who takes care of the ประตู he เปิดเสียงเต็งไม่มีใครสนใจไปอันตราย it's dangerous because the trains cannot stop the train ไม่ใช่เป็นเหมือนกันแล้วก็รถจับเบรกแล้วก็หยุดเลย no the train will take a long time to stop because the train is long, right? It's not small, it's a very long thing, so if it'll go crash into you and drag you somewhere about 100 meters before the train comes to a stop. So why take a risk? Understand? So you need to follow the proper signals and directions and the signboards wherever they are. So you got to follow the signboards. Understand? So whenever there is a railway crossing, you got to slow down, wait. No need to go in a hurry. รีบไปไหนก็ไม่ได้ใช้เย็นๆ stop, wait, and then cross. Because sometimes there is no railway crossing guard ไม่มียาม don't have the guard, so you need to be careful because supposing you're driving, okay, you're driving and your car stop, boop, the car stops, the engine goes dead ประตูเปิดไม่ได้ทำอะไรก็ไม่ได้อ้าว understand? So that's the meaning of sign. Sometimes there is a school มีโรงเรียนand at the school you cannot แตรงไม่ได้ you cannot blow the horn, you cannot press your horn. Why? Because you're disturbing the school. A hospital โรงพยาบาล hospital โรงเรียน some places where no horn, no แตรง no กดแตรงไม่ได้ so yes, so those are called signs, road signs. And then they tell you, okay, go straight and turn left to Pattaya, go straight and pass through traffic to Ratchaburi, or go straight, make a U-turn and go to Phetchaburi. Okay, so you're going to follow the sign. Sometimes bang thi those signs are confusing, like yes, sometimes they show the sign like this and like this, so how do you know where to go? Understand? It's confusing sometimes it's very clear, turn right, turn left, go straight on. Okay, these are easy signs, very very easy to remember. Okay, then when you go to a MRT or a BTS, they have a yellow line มีเส้นสีเหลือง they say stand behind the yellow line, means don't go, don't harm, come, don't cross the yellow line, stand this way. Understand? Dangerous, because if you stand on the yellow line, now we have the platform door, okay, we have the doors of the platform which are safety, but some platforms don't have the platform door, Okay, so you're standing straight on the track, and somebody may come and push you, and you may fall across, and then you're dead because there's electricity there. You can be electrocuted and die. So yes, so remember, you must keep your eyes open to see the sign. This is what you do. This is what you don't do. Some places there is no smoking. Ham Sukhburi is given a cigarette and no, but some people don't care. They just keep on smoking. It's not good for you, and it's not good for the people around you. ยาสูบบุหรี่ก็ยาสูบบุหรี่เพราะว่าเธอเป็นสูบบุหรี่มีคุณเป็นบริเวณของอยู่เป็นอันตรายเป็น passive smokers. Understand? So some things have to be followed for safety reasons, health reasons, and to avoid problems that may take place. Okay, now look at some of the signs on page 122. It says danger, antalai, or reading the signs around the school. You know, like the school they say canteen, long ahan, toilet, hong nam, restrooms in some places, and then parking, no parking. Understand? Or for example, library or internet cafe or Amazon cafe or Puntai coffee, whatever it is. There are so many coffee shops. So they say go straight and turn right. You know, like sometimes this is the car is parked. Someone comes and parks here. How can this car come back? He can't go. Here's the wall. Me come back. He park it here. It's okay because they have the parking area. Someone come and park it here. Now how is this man going to come out? Fly over you? So somebody, we should have some sense, you know what we do. We don't bother. We just find a vacant space. We เห็นที่ไม่มีที่แล้วเอามาจอดรถไปแล้วคุณนี่ออกได้อย่างไร Nobody knows. We don't know. Understand? So remember, you need to follow the signs for convenience. If you follow the signs, it's very easy. Okay. Then there some of the, like he says, like you know, like some factories, Longan, they use chemicals, sanchai, sankemi, and those are dangerous chemicals, very dangerous chemicals. So you got to be careful when you go there. You have to wear like safety apparel. You have to wear like your overcoat, your safety coat, maybe your face mask, a helmet, gloves, protective gloves, boots and shoes, so that anything can happen, and accidents happen anywhere at any time. อุบัติเหตุมาจากที่ไหนก็ได้ so it's dangerous. So you got to follow certain health standards. Like when you are in an X-ray room, many hospitals, they have an X-ray detector. You know, all these radiologists, the people who work in the radiologist, they have a kind of like a small little monitor, a small little thing like a pager, and they put it in the neck. And when they go inside the X-ray room, if there are some rays, alpha, beta, gamma rays in that area, that indicator will beep, so they walk out. And they open the doors and let them go out, let those X-rays fly away or go away. Dangerous. So some things you need to follow for your own safety, not for others' safety. Then, you know, when you are at a movie theater or you are in a supermarket, like for example Central or for example Icon Siam, anyway, there are always signboards, exit, fire exit. You need to keep in mind, where is the fire exit? Anything can happen, my dear friends. Anything can happen at any time. You need to be prepared to run, because nowadays life is very uncertain. So you have got to see, where is the fire exit? Just don't go shopping, just go window shopping and just go like walk around and don't care. You first, when you enter the supermarket, look, where is the fire exit? Which way can I run in case of emergency? Like look around. That's the exit. This is the one more. And in case of fire or any of these calamities, never go into the lift. อย่าขึ้นไป lift. That's the worst thing you could do. You must run down the steps. Just that's all. Fire exit any side, but run down the steps. They're safer. Understand? So, when you go into a supermarket, look for signs to show how and when and where can you run away. Okay. Then that's called emergency and exit. Then personal protective equipment, like mandatory, like you need to take something, like for example, you are going, like, nowadays you go to a supermarket and all of a sudden somebody comes with a gun and finish. From where? Why? What happened? We don't know. So always nowadays we need to be alert. You don't know when danger may come at what time. Understand? So yes, so some people should carry protective equipment. Like what? Supposing you're going to a supermarket nowadays, with the COVID-19 and Nipah and some other diseases are all around the place. So you need to have a face mask. It's better. Prevention is better than cure. Or when you're eating lunch or having dinner, you can take it off, but otherwise it's better to wear a face mask. It's a good idea to wear. Then prohibition, fire and hazard warning. Okay, so they say sometimes there's a crime and police say police line don't cross. That means only people who are the crime investigation department or the newspaper press or some lawyers or the coroners or the people who do the investigation, they are the ones who will be there. The rest cannot go in there. Forensic people, yes. Okay. Now, look at these common signs. These are signs that you find every day. Like for the way out, you go this way, get out. Okay. Then fire exit. Yes, fire exit can be used at any time. Anytime there's a danger, not only just fire, there can be an earthquake or someone can come and just start shooting at randomly and you just run. Okay. Keep off the flowers, flower beds. Yeah, some people don't understand. Nowadays that's a new program, a new kind of some kind of thing that's come on the computers, on the internet. It says digital creators. Oh my God. And that digital creators has taken the world by fire. It's just spreading like crazy. And they don't care. These people who do this digital creating, they don't care whether that's the grass or the lawn or no walking area. They just go some area where it's beautiful and they just walk on it because they need a photo. Who cares for that grass? Because that grass cannot tell you to say stop, don't walk. No, the signboard says no walking. No, don't step on the grass. But we don't care. We need a photograph. We need a photograph to go on that digital creating thing. Who cares? Okay. Or for example, sometimes I saw for myself, like the coffee shop says closed. It says closed, and now in my university, all the shops have got signboards in 3 languages: English, Thai, and Chinese. Because we have got Chinese students. And yet, the signboard is hanging on the doors in 3 languages and people are still pushing the door to get inside. What? There's a sign there saying closed in 3 languages. You're not blind, you got eyes and you can see. But still, some people are not, in simple English, they say, some people are careless. They don't care. Okay. Or for example, in a toilet, I've seen this myself with my eyes. The toilet says, sorry for the inconvenience. This toilet is out of order. It's written there and it's put on the toilet saying that sorry for the inconvenience caused, out of order. And yet someone goes into that toilet. There's a board saying that out of order. What's the meaning of out of order? It's siya, chai may die. Then, no parking. This is a very common thing. They say no parking, nobody cares. They just take the car and park it there. Till the time when police come and lock your wheel. And then you say, oh, the police have locked my wheel. And go to the police station and get your key and pay the fine and come back. But the But the board says very clearly, no parking. Who cares? Anybody cares? No. To let means cherao. To let. Like for example, you're looking for a house or an apartment, and this says to let. Or rent. There's another word. Lease. There's another word. So these three words means cherao. Rent, let, to let, and lease. But sale or sell, that means ขาย but you can be negotiable. If ไม่มีใครซื้อ then you can เช่าได้ but you need to go and call them, talk to them. Understand? The next one, visitors. Visitors mean แขก ต้องมาตรงนี้ได้ because in an office we have staff, employees, and visitors. Like for example, parking area in an office, they say employees, staff, only staff. Like for example, if you go to Lotus or if you go to Central, there are some doors, patu, and on the door they write staff only, mean only พนักงาน ไปได้ But sometimes I've seen someone opening the door and seeing and said, why? You're not a staff. It's written there, staff. It's not for you. Why are you opening the door? It's not your business. But they go. So visitors. Next, dogs must be kept on a lead. That means saying, if you're going to some in Europe we have parks, very beautiful parks. Every city has a park, and you can go exercising, you can run, you can sit in the park. There is a beautiful, nice pond, beautiful trees, and the weather is so beautiful. You can just sit down there the whole day without even feeling that you have wasted the day. The birds chirping and the ducks in the pond, you can feed the ducks. You can take your own sandwich and have a glass of milk and sit down there. It's so wonderful. Understand? So it says here, and some people are very fond of taking their dogs and going there. Now, I don't know. I don't know how to explain to you. I know you love dogs and everybody loves animals. I understand. But the park is a public area. Those dogs make a nuisance to other people. If someone is passing by, they bark. They sometimes just snap at you. So you should keep the dogs home. Or you should have it on a lead. I mean, have the chain and lock it somewhere so it doesn't disturb other people. It's a public area, for God's sake. But we don't understand. We just bring the dogs and go there. So dogs, they say, when this board you see, that means you need to have the dog on a lead, on a leash. You can't let the dog run away. Now see, the opposite of to let is for sale. To let means cherao. For sale means ขาย sell it off. Okay. Now you can see here, there's on the box they said I means information, B could be anywhere, could be in a toilet or something. Then the next one is no smoking. The next one is วงเวียนย้าย like circle. And then F means a coffee shop or a snack shop. The next is like a food shop, because fork and spoon. Then the next one is a hospital for sure. And the next could be a place, a toilet plus changing area of a napkin of a baby. So they have that. So it will be like a little bit of a higher platform, so the mother can conveniently keep the baby up, take the napkin off and replace it and put the napkin into the bin. Okay, so baby changing area. And then the next one is stop, wait. That means people are crossing. I have seen so many times, not one and two times, cars, there is the zebra line, the zebra crossing, there's white and black lines, and people are waiting on one end to go on the other, cross the road, and the cars just go zoom, zoom, zoom. Come on, have a little patience. Where are you running off to? Is that something so urgent? People give respect to humanity. Let them go. Sometimes it's an old woman, and she's waiting to cross the road, or he is waiting, an old man. But nobody cares for humanity now. People are running the rat race. Everybody's so busy to do stuff and go do things within 16 hours, and they're just rushing about. And that page talks about colors. Colors also convey a message. Colors also tell you a message. Me messageด้วยเกี่ยวกับ colors. Like for example, red, อันตราย danger. Red is always meant for danger. It stands for blood. Okay, so red, prohibition sign, danger alarm. Dangerous behavior, stop, shut down, emergency, cut out, devices, evacuate. So if there's red anywhere, someone is showing red, that means you got to be careful. The people asking to run. Okay, next one. Yellow, also a warning sign. Like have you seen at the MRT and the BTS? In front of the platform doors, they have the yellow line. Or if there's a crime scene, someone has killed someone, and they put a yellow tape around it, and they don't allow anyone to go there, because you'll wipe out the evidence. You'll take out the proof by you walking around there. So sometimes the criminal leaves some evidence, like a cigarette butt, or maybe slippers or shoes or his footprints. So that area is always cordoned off. You can't go inside there. They just put it off. So yellow sign, be careful, take precautions, examine. Be careful, okay, check everything before you go. Okay, the next one is called blue. Mandatory sign, specific behavior or action. Example, wear protective equipment. So it means like when you're working, supposing you're working on a construction site, sangตึก so that means you need to wear your safety helmet, boots, safety clothes like jeans. Okay, next one, green means like emergency means เร็วออกไป emergency. Then first aid sign, no danger. Okay, next one, green. So green will show you fire. Have you seen the exit sign? Is green. They say exit mean วิ่งไปตรงนั้น fire exit, green. Okay, then now we use modal verbs can, may, might, could, should, could, and must. Okay, can สามารถทำได้ will future อนาคต may might ไม่แน่ใจ could ก็ไม่แน่ใจ should and could แต่ว่า must มีต้องใช้แน่นอนสมมุติว่า teacher พูด you must speak English every day. That means I order you ต้องพูดภาษาอังกฤษทุกวัน You mustn't smoke here อย่าสูบบุหรี่ที่นี่ 100% อย่าทำ No way. Okay, so now จำก่อนนะ please, this is grammar. Now เวลาใช้ must ต้องใช้ verb หนึ่ง infinitive, must go, must play, must run, must eat, must sing. Must บวก verb หนึ่ง I must go to Chiang Mai tomorrow. I must eat my breakfast after this class. I must inform you about the holidays for next week. Like that. Must ตรง plus บวก verb. Okay, now many people make this mistake ทำผิด must บอกว่า to no must บวก to ไม่ได้ must to go no I must go I must play to ไม่ได้ infinitive ไม่ได้ must บวก verb หนึ่งจบ must means must เหมือนกัน have to has to แล้วก็ had to must กับ have has had ขอไม่เหมือนกัน100%แต่ว่า must ใช้กับปัจจุบันกับอนาคตอดีตใช้ไม่ได้อย่าลืมนะ must ใช้กับปัจจุบันกับอนาคตอดีตใช้ไม่ได้ I must go to เชียงใหม่ yesterday ผิดข้อเลย I must go to เชียงใหม่ next week โอเคนะครับnow ถ้าเป็น must ใช้กับปัจจุบันกับอนาคตใช่ไหมครับบวก verb หนึ่ง have แล้วก็ has มันกัน order 100%แต่ว่า have กับ has ใช้ได้กับปัจจุบันกับอนาคตถ้าอดีตต้องใช้ had had to have has had บวก to บวกกริยาช่องหนึ่ง I have to go to university tomorrow She had to see the doctor yesterday had ออกเสียงไม่เหมือนกันอันนี้ had โดเด็ก have วอแวน has ซอเสือเข้าใจไหมครับ understand right have to has to had to same meaning like I must she must you must they must understand right may might เป็นไม่แน่ใจ may ใช้กับขอใช้ไปห้องน้ำได้ไหม may I go to the toilet please can I go to the toilet please could I see the doctor tomorrow please อันนี้เป็นขอร้องโอเค so must เป็น order แต่ว่า must ใช้กับปัจจุบันกับอนาคต have to has to had to ใช้ได้ปัจจุบันอนาคตอดีตด้วย must ต้องใช้กับ verb หนึ่ง have has had ต้องใช้กับ to บวก verb หนึ่งโอเค now ถ้าเป็น will เป็นอนาคต future I will go to see my student at 10 o'clock ฉันไปหานักเรียนของไอเป็น 10 โมง I will send a message to my friend in the afternoon okay next one she can speak Italian อันนี้สามารถพูดได้ she can cook very well she can dance อันนี้เป็นสามารถทำได้ she can speak 4 languages she พูดภาษา4 ภาษาได้โอเค then students can't enter this room ห้ามนักเรียนเข้าห้องนี้ไม่ได้เพราะว่ามีสอบมีข้อสอบมี something there ที่เป็นความลับโอเค then can you pass me the sugar อันขอน้ำตาลได้ไหม I want sugar อันนี้เป็นข้อ I should arrive by lunchtime ฉันถึงบ้านของเธอประมาณเที่ยงเอาบ่ายโมง lunchtime you must study hard อันนี้ order แม่บอกว่าต้องเรียนนะเกรดต้องมี A C B ไม่เอาอยากได้ A อันเดียวโอเค next one can กับ could he can fix computers means he สามารถซ่อมคอมพิวเตอร์ได้ when I was younger can เป็นปัจจุบัน could เป็นอดีต could ใช้กับ only อดีต next one couldn't mean ปฏิเสธ could mean ปกติ next can I use the restroom please บอกว่าขอไปห้องน้ำได้ไหม can I use the restroom please okay then could you fill in these blanks please เติมคะแนนได้ไหมโอเค can you help me please ช่วยได้ไหม can I carry your bags for you เดี๋ยวถือกระเป๋าไหมกระเป๋าเป็นหนักเกินไปฉันไม่มีแล้วอันนี้เป็นปฏิเสธ you can't smoke in this room ห้ามสูบบุหรี่นะอยู่ในห้องนี้ไม่ได้เลยห้ามสูบบุหรี่ then if I can get it can get very hot there at night โอ้บอกว่ากลางคืนเป็นร้อนมากตอนเช้าเป็นโอเคโอเค next one could have done it by myself ฉันทำเองได้ง่ายๆ don't worry I will visit Japan next year ปีหน้าฉันไปเที่ยวญี่ปุ่นโอเค next one I knew that Nid would be successful บอกว่า I knew Nid เป็นชนะได้ then would you mind if I asked you to work today บอกว่าอันนี้เป็นหัวหน้าผู้จัดการบอกว่าวันนี้ทำงานได้ไหมเพราะว่าทำงานยังไม่เสร็จอยากทำได้ไหมช่วยบริษัทได้ไหม yes if she came I would go would you like some milk อยากกินนมไหม would you like some milk or for example shall I carry your bags ช้อปปิ้งมาใช่ไหมถือกระเป๋าได้ไหมโอเค then should I take a taxi ขึ้นไปรถแท็กซี่ไหม I think you should stop smoking บอกว่าหยุดสูบบุหรี่ได้ไหมอันนี้เป็นขออนุญาตบอกว่าเป็นสูบบุหรี่ไม่ต้องสูบบุหรี่ได้ไหมขอหยุดสูบบุหรี่ได้ไหม because it บอกว่าเป็นไม่พอ enough because smoking is bad smoking is no good you should stop smoking it's dangerous okay so นักเรียน my dear students and my fellow listeners out there it's หมดเวลานะครับ it's end of my tape and I'll see you again next week เจอกันอาทิตย์หน้านะครับ same เป็นเริ่มเรียนถึง126 from page number 126 เรียนต่อนะครับ okay have a nice day have a nice Friday and be safe okay and see you again have a good day and good luck God bless thank you สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ
สถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลเรียนทางไกลต้องทำอย่างไรบ้างการเรียนทางไกลนักศึกษาสามารถเข้ามาดูสื่อที่เป็นวิดีโอหรือสื่อมัลติมีเดียและอ่านจากตำราเรียนได้เลยค่ะแบบทดสอบก่อนเรียนและหลังเรียนต้องทำหรือไม่แบบทดสอบก่อนเรียนเป็นการวัดความรู้ว่านักศึกษามีความรู้มากน้อยแค่ไหนหลังจากที่เราผ่านการทำแบบทดสอบก่อนเรียนบทเรียนต่างๆแล้วนะคะจากนั้นเราจะมาทำแบบทดสอบหลังเรียนก่อนที่จะถึงการสอบปลายภาคที่กำหนดไว้ค่ะติดตามข่าวสารได้ที่ไหนคะเรื่องการติดตามข้อมูลข่าวสารเป็นเรื่องที่สำคัญสำหรับการเรียนทางไกลดังนั้นอยากให้นักศึกษาดูที่หน้าระบบการเรียนเป็นหลักนะคะซึ่งจะมีทีมงานของเราคอยอัปเดตข้อมูลข่าวสารไม่ว่าจะเป็นสอบวันไหนอย่างไรหรือว่าจะเป็นประกาศต่างๆขอให้นักศึกษาอยู่ที่หน้าระบบการเรียนเป็นหลักและที่สำคัญนะคะอยากให้นักศึกษาเข้าเรียนอาทิตย์ละ2 ครั้งถือว่ากำลังดีเลยค่ะเริ่มเรียนอย่างไรในทางไกลเข้าสู่ระบบเว็บไซต์พิมพ์ข้อความ btude.demyis.com เข้าสู่ระบบใส่รหัสนักศึกษาตามด้วย @bkk.thon.ac.th และตามด้วยใส่รหัสนักศึกษาด้านล่างได้เลยค่ะจากนั้นกดไปที่หลักสูตรของฉันทั้งปริญญาตรีและปริญญาโทเลือกรับชมวิดีโอการสอนหรืออ่านตำราในอีบุ๊กได้ตามสะดวกเลยค่ะทำแบบฝึกหัด10 คะแนนแบบทดสอบ10 คะแนนกิจกรรม20 คะแนนและสอบปลายภาค60 คะแนนค่ะเมื่อพบข้อสงสัย LINE ID @btude หรือโทรทันที02-800-6800ต่อ2121หรือต้องการคำปรึกษาที่มากกว่าโทร083-224-7156ดร.โสภัส โสภาพิมุขผู้อำนวยการสถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลแล้วพบกันที่สถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลมหาวิทยาลัยกรุงเทพธนบุรีนะคะ
เมื่อคุณมีเป้าหมายที่จะเรียนสถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลมหาวิทยาลัยกรุงเทพธนบุรีพร้อมที่จะทำให้คุณเรียนและทำงานไปด้วยได้ทั้งงานและความรู้ไม่ต้องห่วงเรื่องเวลาเรียน ไม่กระทบงานประจำเรียนได้ทุกสถานที่เรียนได้ทุกเวลาเข้าดูเทปการสอนฟังการบรรยายทำแบบฝึกหัดรับผลคะแนนเพียงเท่านี้คุณก็พร้อมก้าวไปสู่ความสำเร็จให้เราสร้างความภาคภูมิใจให้กับคุณสถาบันการศึกษาทางไกลมหาวิทยาลัยกรุงเทพธนบุรีเปิดรับสมัครแล้ววันนี้ 02 800 6800 5